Two-day-long 12th session of the 13th Nagaland Legislative Assembly commences in the State Assembly on Tuesday. During opening day, several key reports on Nagaland Public Service Commission, audit report of Nagaland Khadi and Village Industries Board, Nagaland Staff Selection Board Regulations 2020 and Nagaland State Lotteries Regulation Rule 2022 to be tabled. Nagaland unit of Janata United says, ask UDA government to fulfill its pre-election promise of election for solution ahead of upcoming assembly election, citing that the party ready to either be a part of solution before election or participate in election. JDU expresses apprehension over imposition of president's rule. Zimbabwe Chamber of Commerce and Industries asked PWD to immediately repair the deteriorated National Highway 702 between Zimbabwe and Mogokchung, which connects with Assam. Large waterlogged potholes on the highway makes life of commuters miserable, causing serious threats to life. In a vital development in the Chandigarh University League video saga, the three accused in connection to the case sent to 7-day police remand by Karar Court in Mohali. Punjab police sought a 10-day police remand of Sunny Mehta, Pankaj Verma and the Chandigarh University girl student, but the court decided or directed them for a 7-day remand only. In a shocking incident, 4 people die after boundary wall of a residential complex in Sector 21 of Noida collapses on Tuesday. Incidentally, the boundary wall of the Jal Vayu Vihar Society collapsed during the cleaning work of a drain next to it. Hello and welcome. You're watching English News Now. This is Japan. First story up tonight. Two-day-long 12th session 13th Nagaland Legislative Assembly began on Tuesday. On the first day of the session, the secretary in charge of the assembly is going to report on assent of Nagaland governor on 3 bills. The Nagaland Appropriation Bill number 1 for the year 2021-22, the Nagaland Appropriation Bill number 2 for the year 2022-23, and the Nagaland Village and Tribal Council's 5th Amendment Bill 2022. Called attention on the issue of resuming oil exploration and production activities in the state prior to the NPF legislature party leader K. Azuninu under Rule 54 of the Assembly. Chief Minister Nipirio during the session to bring annual reports in the House, including 53rd, 54th and 55th annual report of the Nagaland Public Service Commission, along with audit report by the Accountant General of Nagaland on accounts of Nagaland Khadi and Village Industries Board for the year 2015 to 2016 to 2019 to 2020, and further Rio will introduce Nagaland Staff Selection Board Regulations 2020 and Nagaland State Lotteries Regulation Rule 2022. It's to be mentioned here that Deputy Chief Minister Yanthong Button to table a copy of the Private Security Agencies Rules 2022 and Private Security Agencies to Cash Transportation Activities Nagaland Rules 2022. Further, Minister for Transport Paiwan Konyak will lay a copy of the Nagaland Motor Vehicles Department Service Rules 1st Amendment 2022. Highlighting the deplorable condition of National Highway 702 between Zimbabwe and Mogokchung, the Zimbabwe Chamber of Commerce and Industries urged the Public Works Department National Highways Division for immediate repair and vegetation clearance of the route that connects the places with neighboring Assam. In a letter addressed to the Chief Engineer of PWD, ZCCI pointed out that condition of the road is unpliable with infinite massive potholes waterlogged due to absence of drainage system and thereby posing a great threat to life of commuters. ZCCI appealed to the authorities to promptly initiate appropriate measures on urgent basis, and it also urged the concerned department to make the NH 702 motorable soon. The ZCCI also forwarded a letter to the Deputy Commissioner Rahul Banudas Mali stating the situation and seeking for immediate solution. Seeking immediate remedial actions, the DCs also wrote, stating that if the road is not repaired, the vegetation cleared, the resultant death and injuries due to vehicular accidents may amount to criminal negligence on the part of PWD. The Nltv United Media and Publicity Cell in Nagaland on Monday said that the JDU sincerely feels that the imposition of President's rule is not in the right direction via a press release. JDU also stated that they are ready to either be a part of solution before election or they will participate in the darbar of the electorate if election is held. JDU further added that if the government of India is not committed to accept the will of the people for solution before election, then democratic process of election must be held instead of President's rule. A state-level workshop as a part of effort to promote Aadhaar usage was held at Administrative Training Institute, Kohima on Monday by the Unique Identification Authority of India, Regional Office, Guwahati. Chief Secretary of Nagaland, J. Alam, who was the chief guest of the workshop, while addressing the participants, stated that the Aadhaar is important in availing various social welfare schemes and urged the residents to get registered for Aadhaar to receive benefits under direct benefit transfer. Also, the CEO of UIDAI, Dr. Saurabh Garg, spoke about the progress made by Aadhaar in the past decade and further urged the government of Nagaland to implement DBT in every service delivery schemes to bring transparency. A three-day international conference was held at Nagaland University on the 19th of September. The conference was organized by the Department of Botany in collaboration with Nagaland Forest Management Project, Department of Environmental, Forest and Climate Change, Government of Nagaland, and SERB. It was attended by eminent scientists and scholars around the world. Dr. M.D. Aslam, former advisor of the Department of Biotechnology and Consultation, was the keynote speaker in the inaugural program and dwelt on the subject Himalayan bioresource towards bioeconomy. Former chancellors of Nagaland University, Professor K. Kanan and Professor B. K. Konwar were the guests of honor, while the chief conservator of forest, Subong Nakshi, gave a briefing on Nagaland Forest Management Project. Applications have been invited by the Nagaland Education Project, the Lighthouse, for the second batch of performance incentive grants for government schools in the state. Project Director Davasilan Gay on Mondays in a press release informed that around 738 schools were shortlisted for the first installment and the activities are being implemented in the schools. Davasilan Gay further stated that over a period of 2 years, grant is being made available for all the 1,939 government schools in the state in 3 batches. According to the project director, the Nagaland Education Project, the Lighthouse Nectar, is funded by the World Bank, which emphasizes to reinforce the relevance of communitization in schools or of schools and strengthen the community's role as guardians of public institutions. The Nagaland Prison Department introduced a mobile application named Prison Staff Attendance to record the attendance of its staff on Monday. The app was launched at Kohima District Jail, has been initiated by the Prison Department in collaboration with Exelogics Tech Solution Private Limited. It is ensured that the prison staff cannot bluff the system, as it will keep the attendance of the employees, and prison in charge will be able to monitor the staff's attendance. The app is introduced to maintain the attendance of the employee accurately. The mechanism is for all the departments, including jails. The features of the app is introduced to maintain the attendance of the employee accurately. The features of Prison Attendance app, which is available on Google Play, include QR locations, unique ID, self-photo, and offline mode. A program launched on September 19 for Pradhan Mantri TB Mukt Bharat Abhiyan Nikshay 2.0, which is a digital platform for community support for persons with DB. The program is an encouragement for the people and is a platform for community support to the needy people. Several officials, including IAS Tim Habemuyantan, Dr. Turoze Katiri, and Dr. Chibendan Kitan, were present during the program. The campaign seeks to garner community support for TB patients through donor in the form of nutritional, vocational, or diagnostic support. The campaign will provide additional patient support to improve treatment of TB patients, augment community involvement in meeting India's commitment to end TB by 2025, and leverage corporate social responsibility opportunities. Good news for the people of Nagaland, as Nagaland is now connected with Sampurna Suraksha Strategy Program, which aims to stop the spread of HIV by providing targeted services to individuals deemed at risk for HIV and to stop AIDS-related death. Nagaland State AIDS Control Society on September 19 launched the Sampurna Suraksha Kendra at Nagaland Hospital Authority in Kohima. Nagaland State AIDS Control Society's project director, Dr. Aku Sore, said that Sampurna Suraksha strategy is a new immersion learning model under National AIDS Control Society to reach a wider population who are at risk of HIV and sexually transmitted infections. Deputy Commissioner Kohima Shanavasi explained the need to put coordinated efforts for the successful implementation of the program in the state. Nagaland reported 2 new COVID-19 positive cases on Monday, although no deaths were reported during the day. Dimapur and Moguchang each had 1 case reported, bringing the total to 35,947. The number of active cases increased to 12 as 2 more individuals recovered from the virus, with 3 being admitted to COVID hospitals and 9 being placed in home isolation. Meanwhile, India reported 4,043 new COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours. The country's tally jumped to 4,45,43,089, where the death toll climbed to 5,28,370, with 15 fatalities, which includes 6 deaths reconciled by Kerala. A vital development in the Chanika University leak video saga, as the 3 accused in connection to the case have been sent to 7-day police remand by Harar Court in Mohali on Monday. Punjab Police demanded a 10-day police remand of Sunny Mehta, Pankaj Verma and the Chandigarh University girl student, but the court directed them for a 7-day remand only. The mobile phones of the accused have been seized by the police, which were allegedly used in making and circulating the inappropriate videos. The students have ended their intense protest at the university campus following assurance of transparent investigation from the police. In a shocking incident, 4 people lost their lives after a boundary wall of a residential complex in Sector 21 of Noida collapsed on Tuesday. District Magistrate of Noida, Suhas LY, stated that the boundary wall of the Nltv Vihar Society collapsed during the cleaning work of a drainage next to it. Noida Authority was doing the cleaning process of the drainage. 9 workers have been rescued, while the NDRF and the fire brigade teams are conducting searches. Around 13 people were doing the maintenance work of the drain when the boundary wall collapsed. Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath, while expressing his grief, has directed the officials to continue the search operations.
ये 9 बजे की घटना की सूचना प्राप्त हुई है। सेक्टर 21 नोएडा में जलवायु विहार सोसाइटी है, जो एक पुरानी सोसाइटी है। सोसाइटी की अपनी बनाई हुई वॉल है और जो शायद खराब हालत हो गई थी, वो आज सडनली मॉर्निंग में कोलैप्स हुई है। जलवायु विहार सोसाइटी की रिक्वेस्ट पे ही जो सोसाइटी के बाहर का ड्रेन है, उसका रिपेयर का काम चल रहा था। नोएडा अथॉरिटी के कॉन्ट्रैक्टर द्वारा टेंडर के माध्यम से काम कराया जा रहा था। तो जो लेबर मौके पे ड्रेन रिपेयर करा रही थी, वो जब दीवार कोलैप्स हुई तो वो उसके ट्रैप में आ गई। लगभग 13 या 12 लोग थे मौके पे, उनमें से 4 की डेथ हो गई, बाकी सब रेस्क्यू कर लिए गए। 1 इंजर्ड है, बाकी सभी सेफ है। लगभग ये 9 बजे की घटना की सूचना प्राप्त हुई है। सेक्टर 21 नोएडा में जलवायु विहार सोसाइटी है, जो एक पुरानी सोसाइटी है। सोसाइटी की अपनी बनाई हुई वॉल है और जो शायद खराब हालत हो गई थी, वो आज सडनली मॉर्निंग में कोलैप्स हुई है। जलवायु विहार सोसाइटी की रिक्वेस्ट।
Congress leader Shashi Tharoor has got the green signal from Sonia Gandhi to contest in the upcoming poll for the party's president post. Reports are coming in that Tharoor expressed his desire to contest the elections scheduled on October 17 to make the party stronger during a meeting with the Congress interim president Sonia Gandhi in New Delhi. Meanwhile, Congress General Secretary in charge of communications, Jairam Ramesh, told media that anybody who wants to contest is free and welcome to do so. After Taiwan, massive earthquake struck western Mexico on Monday. According to National Seismological Agency, the quake was of magnitude 7.6 and the epicenter was located 59 kilometers south of Colcoman in the state of Michoacan on the Pacific coast. 2 people were killed by the quake while buildings were damaged along with power outage while the residents ran outside for their safety. The Directorate of Health and Family Welfare Nagaland issued a clarification regarding the party agenda body's Seva Bakwara medical camp. As per the department's letter on September 17, which states all the district chief medical officers and medical superintendents were asked to assist medical camps under the Seva Bakwara program. The principal director, Dr. K. Vigato Kinimi, stated in a press release that it was never the intention of the department to order the staff to organize the medical camp in favor of any party or organization. He regretted for the unforeseen misunderstanding. And with that, we end our English news now. Thank you for tuning in.
Do you dream to become a reporter or want to be a news anchor? Your dreams can be a reality now.
Grab the chance to serve your state as a journalist.
Send your CV